Hi guys, I'm somewhere again, somewhere unknown. So I'm at another site that I have. It's quite far from the first one I have had on my previous episode. So I think this is near Romblon. They said it's Romblon, that island. I'm gonna show you later. Right now, I wanted to discuss about the psychology of dressing, the power of dressing up. I thought about this. It was like I just noticed. I noticed, especially earlier morning when I was um, on my way here. I did commute, and so I used jeepney. I used commute. I used public utility vehicle to reach this place, and you know it's very unusual. Like I embraced dressing more feminine. I just started this year actually. I've done it seldomly the previous years, but this year I really embraced it. As much as I can dress up, I can wear a dress, a feminine thing, I do. So right now I am wearing a dress, just a simple dress. Actually, it's a colored dress because honestly, I was so lazy picking up something to wear earlier. I just kind of snatch what's hanging. So this one's easy to wear. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna wear this, and then I'm just gonna wear shoes for ease of moving around. That's what I did. And yeah, I was walking. I love walking. And you know what happens? You know what happened? Whenever I cross roads, this public utility vehicles in general, just really stop. Like they stop and then just they let me pass. It's like it's very unusual. It doesn't happen that way always. Okay, it doesn't happen that way. I have this tendency to wear boyish clothes. That's my default way of dressing because it's just I can't really wear dress, especially when I'm on site. Like, well, a highly intense site, like the one I've had on my previous episode. That's like a hilly site, so I can't. It's just noticeable. It's really different how people treat you differently when you dress up, right? It's just especially when you're maybe a lady and you dress up. Like, just I don't know. Or is it just me? Like, my motto is it's okay to overdress than to underdress. So it's like I have this fascination with, yeah, dresses of all kinds. I have some coats. Yes, it's in the Philippines, so of course I tailor it to the climate and the weather. I have this unlined coats, overlays. I love overlaying. I'm into that. I'm into fashion. I'm into something that's pleasing for me. That will make me feel good. And some people find this fascinating. Actually, I receive compliments, and some find it odd. Of course, it's like they will see you and it's summer. Why are you wearing those things? And I'm trying to understand why the motivation behind that. My motivation behind that, and yeah, I've been like this ever since. It's like I'm weirder before, to be honest. It's my fashion choices changed and got refined as time passed by. I'm into classic pieces already. You can mix and match, and just easy to mix and match. So it's not really like I'm wearing expensive clothes. It's just something comfortable and versatile, and of course, um, appropriate for the occasion and the things that I wanted to do. So I just noticed that what happened with the vehicles on the road, and I'm like, I have this. I got curious. I got curious. It's fascinating. I mean, you guys. I mean, if you see a lady that's well dressed, like maybe that's a thing. It's we have different definition of being dressed up. You know, so I don't know. Enlighten me. It's like you're hyper vigilant. You become hyper vigilant whenever you see someone dressed up, and I'm fascinated. And I have read this article way back. It was way back about um, the power of dressing up. It's power dressing, basically. Like a simple as it's a trick. It's a trick to the brain. It's like if you want to feel more composed, you wanted yourself to feel more professional. You have this coat. You just have to overlay them. And there are studies that shows evident, changes in the brain and how it works whenever one dresses up. It's just, imagine, it's just clothes are a simple thing. I mean, some people just treat it as a necessity, like you just have to, because society wants you to have a dress on you. You can go around naked, but society will judge you for that. So it's the default. You have to dress because society tells you to. It's a different thing now, knowing that the way you dress impacts the way your brain works. Just a simple piece in your dressing can change the way you think, can change the way your brain associate things, the way your brain works. Yeah, I'm into this kind of fascination, and I'm like, yeah, I was trying to connect that to what happened earlier this morning, and all those articles I've read before, it flooded my mind. Like I think I've read this way back college as well. It's like I think about this. The famous billionaires, and the way they dress. Yeah, they're like they just dress like they wear a t-shirt, and it's the same the whole time. It's like what's Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Mark, Facebook founder, and they have this commonality. Like they just it's the way they dress is so simple. It's so simple. Yet, so what's the correlation, right? What's the correlation with what I was saying? Because it. I was saying the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, the way what you put on your body rewires your brain. It has effects, right? So it's not about it's really not about how expensive it is, or um, how you look like. It's There are tricks, and these billionaires, these founders and leaders uses this. It's not like they're just lazy. They can wear anything they want, but they just wear the simple things. And why? That's the question why, right? So it all comes down to mental battery preservation. As you know, these leaders, these CEOs, have a lot of things to do, and come on, they're managing a multi-billion company and multiple businesses, most probably. So they have to conserve that. They have to conserve their mental energy, mental battery, because it's limited. It's actually limited. And the most crucial time for all of us, actually, for all of us humans, is morning. Is the time is morning when you wake up. So that's the most crucial thing. So if you have this choices, a lot of choices, it's gonna exhaust your mental energy. And these leaders, these multi-business leaders, has this philosophy. You have they are saving their mental batteries for the more important decisions and things throughout the day. That is why they're dressing that way. It's the power of dressing. It's the power of the clothes. It's the power of the choices of the clothes that you make that can make or break your brain again. That's becoming my motto now. Things that make and break your brain. So it's quite fascinating, right? And I don't really know how it relates. It's just I'm just trying to follow what comes in my mind. But I hope you get some sense in what I shared with you today, guys. And yeah, tell me about you guys, your fascination with ladies that dress up. Like it's unusual. I noticed it. You know, is it like the more feminine a lady looks like, the more I don't know, you pay attention to them, like you become hyper vigilant to them? Tell me. It's fascinating. So as I promised, I'm gonna show you around. Hold on. I'm gonna show you that island across. It's white sand beach. Can you see the white bay? It's amazing. So guys, see you in the next episode. I'm not sure where we will be on the next episode, but the most certain thing is I'm gonna share with you some thoughts again, and yeah, I hope it will resonate with you.